All right, welcome back to the Oracle Disciple Leverage Trading Group. It is a little bit after 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, 9/22, and here we go. So we showed how in the first video earlier about how we averaged up our price from 510 to 10,540 when the Bitcoin price raised above to that level. We did not take our gains at 30% off of 1046. 466, we're still at like 13%. Okay, direction is still up. Actually, it's hit that 10,570 level twice now in the last hour. We still did not pull the trigger at 28 to 30%. We showed here how buying up the average down price, adding some leverage. Look at where we are now. We're already at 11% before even hitting the original average price, which was 10,510, right? So by cutting that distance, when Bitcoin rose to 570 range, adding a down play, increasing the leverage. We originally were at about 25x. We did a 50x play, okay, raising that leverage also. And now we managed to come all the way down. Now we could exit here easily at 10%, capture about 4%, 4.5%. Okay, 37% is about 5% or so in fees. Okay, could easily capture 5% there. But we know here, we're going to take a look at here what's going to happen. Are we going to push back up? If so, we have the 466 to protect us, to take us all the way back up to the level it declined from. If you look back here, you can see that decline. Okay, all the way up from 64. Go a little bit further back here in the last hour. You can see it's well above, up to 570, okay? Collapsing down, right? But we had to buy up from 510, okay? So that put us in the 10,540 range. Okay, so now we're at 10,512. Still at 10%. Can take it right now, take the money, pocket about 4 or 5% in your Bitcoin, and then wait to enter in another down trade if you want to bookend a straddle. Now, the direction is still up in the 4, the 3, the 2, and the 1, okay? So we're still going to, confident we're going to move higher here and test 10,600 tonight. We're staying at about a 100-point range. 10,571 is the high. 10,368 is the low. So we've been in this range really for most of the day here, between 10.4 and 10.5-ish. So we seem to be coming back down to this 10,500 level over and over, which is why, these down straddles work as you test the highs, right? Enter them, wait for the test again. Now, mind you, if this was to rise to 570, then we would look at exiting, of course. We're at 14%, okay? We've been hovering around 10, 14% in this trade before exploding to 30% on 2 separate occasions in the last hour, right? So falling back to this level, okay? Falling back to this 10,500 to 510 level. So I feel pretty confident in keeping this average price here to see what happens later on tonight. Looking for something in the range of 10,575 to 10,600, then exiting this trade, then averaging maybe up this trade from this level to a 10,575, 580 level, and play any stuff. We hit 10,600, guys, we're going to see a quick whiplash back to the middle of this 10,500 range. It happens every time we hit a whole number like 10,400, 10,500, 10,600, 10,700, and so on, okay? It just happens. That's the pattern. So when you see these patterns play out over and over, remember, we're down from 12,000 all the way down to like 9,800, right? So we've seen these patterns of these tests of these levels happen over and over. And those are what you put in your notes. Those are what you use to trade, not technical analysis, okay? Just the fact of your knowledge of what happens in particular channels, okay? How the dynamic changes in the minute chart, right? When we reach these levels, okay? And so that's what you want to leverage. All right. Thank you, disciples, Cryptoballers. Have a good night.